Did you know that underwater gardens exist? Do you know the terrifying story of the Mexia supermarket? Did you know that there are slugs that can photosynthesize? All this and much more today on Colin the Curious. In Italy, divers have created small marine greenhouses called Nemo's Garden, where they grow basil, strawberries, and lettuce. These bubbles are anchored to the seabed and generate a perfect microclimate for plant growth. No pesticides are used, irrigation occurs through condensation, and the result is astonishing: fresh food grown underwater. This experimental project seeks solutions for areas with limited fertile soil. Growing crops among fish and coral sounds strange, but it could mark the beginning of something great. Could this be the future of agriculture? Fly earrings are a new trend. They're incredibly realistic. They use materials that mimic the insect's wings, body, and even legs. Anna Smrek is a professional volleyball player with enormous legs. Look at them compared to a 1.6-meter man. In a world saturated with screens and overstimulation, Yoto Player emerges as a consistent and fun alternative for children. This audio player has no screen, camera, or microphone, and works with physical cards that activate stories, music, and podcasts without ads or a direct internet connection. It promotes a safe, calm, and distraction-free experience. It also functions as an alarm clock, night light, and thermometer. Its durable design is designed for small hands. While parents control the content and usage time, imagination takes center stage once again. Did you know there's a world map that shows you the cyberattacks happening right now in real time? It's called CyberMap and was created by Kaspersky. This online tool displays a 3D globe where you can see how malware, phishing, botnets, and more are digitally attacking different countries using striking colors, symbols, and visual effects. It's like watching an invisible war unfold before your eyes. You can also see real-time statistics, the most attacked countries of the day, and historical figures by continent and country. If you like the video, give me a nice like. Don't forget to leave your suggestions, questions, or opinions in the comments below. Subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss more videos like this. Remember that it doesn't cost you anything, it's free, and you help me a lot. Let's continue with the curiosities. In Cairo, Egypt, the garbage problem reaches extreme levels, especially in the Manshiat Nazar neighborhood, known as the Garbage District. There, thousands of people make a living from recycling, collecting and processing waste that covers streets, homes, and even rooftops. Despite the harsh conditions, Egypt recycles 85% of its garbage, far surpassing Western countries that only achieve 25%. However, this achievement comes at a high human cost. Children work in recycling plants, and entire families live in unsanitary conditions, facing the daily challenges of poverty and pollution. The internet is mesmerized. These new videos created with artificial intelligence are causing a stir. They're ASMR clips where planets, video fruits, perfect vegetables, and impossible textures are sliced. Everything is digital, but so realistic and satisfying that you can't stop watching. What's fascinating is how they combine surreal creativity with the sensory pleasure of visual ASMR. Slice the earth like it's gelatin, of course. And best of all, it doesn't make a mess. Have you succumbed to this visual vice yet? Comment which one you'd like to see sliced. I'll read you. It's very common for books to be wrapped in a paper sleeve when you buy them in Japan. It's not gift wrapping, it's for privacy. Many people don't like others to see what they're reading on the train or in the park. This discreet cover is like a little secret shield. Ducks and many other birds have a gland at the base of their tail that secretes a waxy oil. They use their beaks to absorb this oil and spread it throughout their plumage. This oil creates a protective film that repels water like a raincoat. What if your chair could train you, massage you, help you rehabilitate, and all with artificial intelligence? At CES 2025, BodyFriend unveiled the 733 massage chair, a $20,000 robotic chair that looks like something straight out of the future. Inspired by biomimicry, it features movable arms and legs, unilateral stretching, PNF exercises, heat therapy, and magnetic acupressure. It can move its parts 96 degrees to help you sit down, stand up, and improve your posture. It also includes 50 automatic massage and training programs and is controlled from a touchscreen app. Let us know if your back needs it now. Mach is a unit of speed measurement based on the speed of sound. It is primarily used in aviation and aeronautics to indicate how many times faster than the speed of sound an object is moving. Thus, an object takes off at 200 kilometers per hour. Thus, at Mach 1, the speed of sound. Mach 5, Mach 50, and Mach 100. Can you imagine having the world in your backyard? Well, that's what Søren Poulsen did, a Danish farmer who spent more than 25 years placing stones, soil, and grass on this lake and forming each of the continents by hand. The map measures 45 by 90 meters, covering approximately 4,000 square meters. It uses a scale of 111 actual kilometers per 27 centimeters on the map. This scene from Transformers: Dark of the Moon is one of the most complex in the history of visual effects. This robot is made up of more than 70,000 individual moving parts. Some frames in this scene took up to 288 hours to render. This isn't a dried leaf. It's a spider with incredible camouflage. Its curved body is a shade of brown and beige, with a texture and a shape that perfectly mimics a dried leaf. This story sounds like post-apocalyptic fiction, but it was 100% real. Between 1997 and 1999, Mexia Supermarket operated in Fort Worth, Texas, until it went bankrupt and was abandoned with all the food inside. Without electricity or refrigeration, the place transformed into a true biological hell. Toxic gases, maggots, mold, rats, cockroaches, and oxygen levels so low that workers needed NBC suits to enter. The stench was so strong that neighbors said their heads hurt just walking by. The cleanup was so extreme that it was filmed like a horror movie and cost over $50,000. Egmond Molina holds the Guinness record for bursting a hot water bottle in record time. He did it in just 2.87 seconds. Imagine walking through a tea field in China and finding a robot harvesting tea with the delicacy of a human expert. Its name is Junxiao. Launched in April 2025, it's revolutionizing agriculture with artificial intelligence, multispectral sensors, and 3D vision. It detects the tenderest shoots and harvests them without damaging the plant. It navigates uneven terrain with pinpoint precision and adapts to different environments without changing its hardware. In 1951, William Albee revolutionized extreme terrain transportation with the Rolligan tires. Designed to move over snow, sand, mud, or tundra without sinking. These giant tires operate at low pressure, allowing them to distribute the vehicle's weight over a large area. They are so soft that they can run over a person without causing harm, as their pressure is lower than that of a human footprint. Made of ultra-resistant rubber and nylon, they are used in the oil industry, military missions, and scientific exploration. Long before immersive video games and the metaverse existed, someone was already dreaming of virtual reality. In 1956, Morton Heilig created the Sensorama, considered the first virtual reality prototype. It wasn't a headset like today's, but a huge arcade-style machine. It allowed you to watch 3D movies, feel vibrations, smell aromas, and even feel the wind, all synchronized. His goal was for the viewer to truly experience it. Although it was far ahead of its time, it didn't receive commercial support, but its legacy lives on in every VR headset today. Would you like to try it? A bag worth more than a mansion. In 1984, Jean-Louis Dumas, director of Hermès, designed an exclusive bag for Jane Birkin after she spilled her things on a flight and complained of not finding a practical bag. Thus was born the first Birkin, handmade in black leather and with unique details. Decades later, after belonging to collector Catherine B., it was auctioned in Paris for $10.1 million and acquired by a Japanese luxury goods collection company. It has a fixed strap, engraved initials, personal markings, and even a nail clipper. Fashion, history, or millionaire's madness. Anna Maria Hefele specializes in a truly astonishing vocal technique: harmonic, polyphonic singing. What makes her so special and so popular on the internet is that she can sing two notes at the same time. When she sings like this, it seems like a flute is hidden in her throat. Her precision is so extreme that she can change harmonics to create melodies with the second note while holding the first. This sport is called disc golf. It's like traditional golf, but instead of balls and clubs, frisbees are used. And instead of holes, the objective is to throw the disc into a chain-linked metal basket. Have you ever seen this trick where it appears as if a man is sitting in mid-air? This is how they do it. The person is actually sitting on a carefully camouflaged, hidden metal structure. If you look closely, one of his feet rests on a solid base on the ground, which supports his entire weight. This base is covered with a rug or cloth to make it go unnoticed. A revolutionary elevator system called Multi was developed in Germany. It doesn't use cables and can move both vertically and horizontally. It uses magnetic levitation technology, similar to that of the Japanese bullet train. This system allows multiple elevators to operate simultaneously without the risk of collisions, optimizing the flow within skyscrapers. Its design transforms the way people move within buildings. The architecture of the future will move in all directions. If you are not yet a member of the channel, subscribe! This is the perfect time to do so. Does your dog tremble every time there's thunder or fireworks? There's a next-level solution. called Pet Shell, a portable, aquatic shelter that looks like something straight out of the future. It's designed to reduce noise by 50% within canine hearing range, using materials like hemp wool, memory foam, and a structure that mimics the inner ear. Besides being ultra comfortable, it integrates into your home like a stylish side table to treat your pet in style. It comes in 2 sizes and costs between $2,000 and $3,000. Would you spend that much for your pup's peace of mind? In the city of Zadar, Croatia, there is a sea organ that produces music using only the power of the sea. Beneath a series of stone steps, hidden pipes are placed that, when struck by the waves, generate harmonic sounds. Each melody is unique, as the wind, tide, and timing create unrepeatable combinations. There is no score or musical direction, just the Adriatic composing in real time. A symphony without a composer, created by the sea. Rebecca Young, a 12-year-old girl, won an engineering competition with more than 70,000 entries by creating a solar-powered thermal blanket. Her innovative design includes solar panels that charge batteries during the day, providing heat for up to 8 hours at night. The blanket regulates temperature, is lightweight, and easy to manufacture, making it ideal for homeless people or victims of natural disasters. The creation has generated admiration both for its usefulness and for the fact that it was developed by such a young girl. A truly inspiring invention. At Oyapi Coffee in Tokyo, apple blossom tea is the most popular drink. Apple slices are carefully arranged in a flower shape inside the cup. When they come into contact with the hot liquid, they slowly expand. Can you believe a fish measuring just 12 centimeters can create underwater mandalas 2 meters in diameter? Yes, the male pufferfish does just that off the coast of Japan, moving sand for days to design perfect patterns and decorate them with shells, all to win over a female. But if she rejects him, the sea mercilessly erases his work. It's ephemeral, pure, and moving art. Perhaps these young artists don't remember that beauty doesn't always need to last. Meet the leaf sheep, a tiny sea slug that looks like a walking leaf mixed with a woolly sheep. Found in the coastal waters of Japan, Indonesia, and the Philippines, it's not just adorable, it's also brilliant. It photosynthesizes by stealing chloroplasts from the algae it eats, allowing it to convert sunlight into energy just like a plant. Its tufts on its head, called rhinophores, help it detect food and potential mates in the water. Camouflaged and self-sufficient, this tiny slug is a true expert at survival. Would you add the leaf sheep to your list of favorite rare sea creatures? Can you imagine climbing Everest not once but 31 times? Kami Rita, a 55-year-old Nepalese Sherpa, just did it, breaking his own world record. Since 1994, he has reached the summit almost every year, braving storms, extreme cold, and now the effects of climate change. While some use technology like xenon gas, he remains faithful to the Sherpa tradition. Yet he warns, "I don't want my son to follow this path." His story is both a record and a warning. Would you dare to climb it just once? Can a manga cause our national panic? Ryo Tatsuki's The Future I Saw, published in 1999, returned to the headlines in 2025 for a supposed prediction of a major earthquake in Japan on July 5th. The author claimed it was all a premonitory dream, but the fear went viral on social media like X, causing flight cancellations and a drop in tourism in Japan. Although scientists insist that earthquakes cannot be predicted, collective anxiety has already left its economic mark. Do you believe in prophecies or science? Share your opinion and prepare yourself, but without paranoia, please. The oarfish is as mysterious as it is impressive. This elongated, silvery fish with a vibrant red crest can reach up to 17 meters, making it the longest bony fish on the planet. It lives at depths of up to 1,000 meters and is rarely seen, so every sighting is a viral event. Its long, undulating, silvery body moves like a ribbon floating in the water. Curiously, when it appears on the surface, many associate it with earthquakes, although there is no scientific proof. Its strange shape has fueled myths of sea monsters for centuries. In Scotland, there are the Kelpies, two enormous horse head sculptures made entirely of steel that reach 30 meters in height. They represent the draft horses that once powered industry and transportation in the region. But the most striking feature is their hollow structure. When the wind passes through its interior, it produces a sound resembling deep breathing. It's as if the metal horses come alive with each gust, a blend of art, wind, and life. Did you know that the color pink doesn't actually exist? It's not in the rainbow. It doesn't have its own frequency. So why do we see it? Our brain interprets colors according to the wavelengths of light. Red, green, blue. They all have their place in the visible spectrum, but not pink. There's no pink light as such. The thing is, when we see a mixture of red and blue light, our brain should show something as green, but it doesn't, because red and blue are at opposite ends of the spectrum. So the brain says, I don't know what to do with this. I'll make up a new color, and that color is pink. It's a kind of mental trick, a visual illusion. So yes, pink is an imagined color, your brain's creative solution to a problem that doesn't exist. And yet we see it everywhere. Amazing, right? Makoko, known as the Venice of Africa or the Venice of the Poor, is a floating neighborhood located in the Lagos Lagoon, Nigeria, where some 200,000 people live in houses built on stilts. Although its aquatic lifestyle makes it picturesque and culturally rich, they face numerous challenges: poor infrastructure, gangs, and limited access to clean water and sanitation. Still, its authenticity has begun to attract tourists and photographers interested in experiencing a reality different from that of Italy's Venice. Makoko is a symbol of resilience, community, and life on the water amidst adversity. Believe it or not, black icebergs do exist. A fisherman named Halur Antoniusson encountered one while sailing in the Labrador Sea in Canada. The building-sized iceberg impressed the fisherman so much that he took a photo, which went viral on social media. The image was so striking that scientists sought to explain the phenomenon. They concluded it was due to ultra-compacted ice without bubbles that doesn't reflect light, and also to dark sediments or volcanic ash trapped inside. Meanwhile, some ufologists claim it's of extraterrestrial origin. This camping thermos is actually a water purifier. It's called the MKC X Grail GeoPress TI and has a capacity of 710 milliliters. It's made of titanium, allowing it to double as a pot. Its filter removes viruses, pesticides, and heavy metals in just 8 seconds, leaving the water ready to drink. The cartridge has a capacity of up to 250 liters, ideal for camping or hiking. Would you buy it? Oh yeah, I didn't forget. The bottle costs $220. In some regions of Vietnam, coffee is served with salt instead of sugar. Although it may sound strange, this practice enhances the natural flavors of the bean and reduces bitterness without making it sweet. What began as a local custom has now attracted attention in coffee shops around the world. This unexpected twist on the traditional recipe has won over many curious palates. If you're a coffee lover, maybe it's time to try something new. In India, there's a road where cars appear to climb a slope without using the engine, even in neutral. This phenomenon isn't magic, but an optical illusion caused by the shape of the terrain that fools both the eye and cameras. Many tourists experience it for themselves, letting bottles or vehicles roll down it to see how they ascend on their own. It's an experience as disconcerting as it is fun. This type of location is known as a magnetic hill. In Denmark, there's a sculpture called the Singing Ringing Tree, made of metal tubes that emit sounds when the wind passes through them. It's located high on a hill, and its spiral design allows the air to create musical notes that change according to their intensity. From a distance, it looks like an abstract work, but when you get closer, it sings. It's a unique fusion of art, nature, and architecture that transforms the landscape into a sonic experience. Its sound can be haunting or soothing depending on the weather. Luma AI has just dropped a bombshell. Modify Video, a tool that lets you change clothing, backgrounds, lighting, and even people in a real-life clip. No green screen, no motion capture, and no reshoots. All from the browser, maintaining expressions, movements, and the camera, as if they'd always been that way. For now, it only works with 10-second clips, but the quality is already impressive. If this keeps improving, will filmmaking continue as it was before? Or will physical sets become a thing of the past? A revolution or an evolution of cinema? I'll read you in the comments. What if your next computer had real human neurons? The CL1, created by the Australian company Cortical Labs, is the world's first biological computer. This biotechnological marvel combines a silicon chip with living lab-grown neural cells capable of learning, adapting, and forming connections just like a real brain. The CL1 consumes just 1,000 watts compared to the millions used by current artificial intelligence centers. Plus, it doesn't need a mouse or keyboard. The neurons respond to a virtual world simulated by the BIOS, a unique operating system. The price? Around $38,000. Incredible or disturbing? I'll read you in the comments. Did you know there's a festival just for redheads? It's called Redhead Days, and it's held every September in Breda, the Netherlands. It was born thanks to painter Bart Rauwenhorst, who was inspired by artists like Rossetti and Klimt, famous for portraying redhead beauty. Today, thousands of red-haired people travel from all over the world to celebrate their uniqueness with art, activities, and a whole lot of community. It's more than an event. It's a tribute to what makes us unique. Motorola and Swarovski have teamed up to launch earbuds that look like luxury jewelry. They're called the MotoBuds Loop and are designed with Swarovski crystals. The best part is that they don't go in your ear, but rather hook like hoops, blending style and technology. They have spatial audio, 4 microphones, 12mm speakers, and Bose-signed sound technology. They will soon be available in several countries and will cost around $350. Ideal for those who want to listen in style and on a budget. Would you wear them or keep them in a jewelry box? Today's trip is over. Thanks for watching and See you in the next video.